Starfield is just around the corner, and I'm very, very, very excited for what seems to be a super symphonic soundtrack experience. So today, I wanted to listen to the Starfield Suite and explore what that sounds like with you. Here we go. Wow, listen to the dissonance there. One it gives you the feeling of ascending into space, and the other is literally the feeling of watching a planet rise up in front of you as you fly past it at, you know, Mach whatever, and witness that at hyper speed. You see the planet just emerge out. Has a very flight sound quality to it. Lovely, and those things that you just heard, boom, boom, those are called sforzandi. Forzare is to force, and so when we sforzando, we go boom. A prime example of a sforzando right there. Really causes a feeling of tension, and really causes a sense of mystery and wonder in this particular instance. That's amazing. So I think that that's the main theme of this. Note that we've never lost sight of that constant in the woodwinds. Tremolo in the strings. Crescendo. Pulling back. French horn takes dominance. Swell. Listen to how the original motive changed. Now it's ba-do, ba-do, triple, triple. Now we have a shift. Swelling and growing. Launching. Ooh, it's got the makings of Wagner. Boom, bum, ba, ba, ra, ba, 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 da, ra, ba, 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 da, ya, ba, ba, ba. 2001 Space Odyssey here. Also sprach Zarathustra, Richard Strauss. This is a modern day, fantastically classically composed composition that easily could be in an orchestra performance anywhere in the world right now. Keeping up with that rhythm. That's fun. Look at how we dial back now, and we have just a bottom, boom, boom. Now there's mystery. Now there's a little bit of tension. The tension is in that little bit of that silent space. There's a bit of horror added to that, where we have a little bit of dancing in the flute. Oh, here comes that cello. The silence of space, you know? Some dissonance in there. Listen to the harp accompanying this majestic feeling of being in space, in the darkness, with the twinkling stars. Key change. Modulation. That main motive again. Slowing down in the tempo there a little bit. I feel like this is reverence. Reverence for the sky, reverence for the stars, reverence for the act of being in space. There's a real quality here of just grandeur, of looking out and seeing nothing but galaxies and planets all within your grasp, but you can't do anything. You can't touch them right now, right? You're just sitting there at your console, looking up, looking at the sky, deciding where to go on the map. There's a real feeling of like preparation here. It's not bombastic, but it's interesting because the rhythm is actually pretty forward moving. Then you have the harp accompanying boom 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 boom. Now it's a space battle. Oh, big timpani here. Those horns are leading this melody now. Listen to the swell. Long bowings in the strings. In that horror strings there, sharp. Listen to this battle theme here. Listen to how incredibly impactful an orchestra can sound in producing a sound quality of tension, of fear, of battle. This is heart pounding, and you feel that undulation of that pounding heart in the timpani. That is all to produce this feeling of tension, but it's interesting because it deviates from the standard protocol that would appear in other games where you require fast tempo. No, the tempo is actually pretty slow here, and yet we still have a feeling of tension because of the undulating rhythm of that timpani. It's fantastic because the tempo is not fast per se. I love it, and we're also carrying through that main melody throughout each corner of this. Every single instrument in this orchestra has basically had the melody at one point. Ba, 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 right? Listen to that harp. Scary strings again. This is a chase. You hear that? Now we're pivoting, launching off into space. Look at how this main melody takes on multiple different meanings as we move through this entire piece. That main melody has been with us since 0 seconds in. This melody has guided us and held our hand. That leitmotif, we don't know what that leitmotif will be yet, but that leitmotif is holding our hands as we guide, as we go through all of these different phases on this journey in Starfield. Every single one of these experiences, whether looking out at the clouds or deciding to launch off into space or fighting against bandits or diving into a canyon or whatever, all of this time this melody has been alongside us. That's the beauty of melody. Melody guides us. Melody holds our hand as listeners and says, come with me, I'm going to take you somewhere. And we have to trust in that melody and that leitmotif. You can never have too many leitmotifs. It's amazing. fantastic. Right here, you've got two different instrument groups playing the melody, playing alongside each other, competing for that melody line right there. You've got the strings and you got the horns. It's that French horn especially, it sounds like... It's so satisfying. So satisfying to hear that slight harmony between the strings and the horns. There goes that trumpet. Do you hear how proud this sounds? Ba, 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 ba. That's pride. Yes, I am the king of the stars. Actually, this timpani really feels like the churning of that rocket fuel. There's some fantastic horn work there. The layering is delicious between the trumpets and the trombones, and they're playing off of each other and dancing with the melody, dancing with who takes responsibility, who leads, who follows, who leads, who follows. It's fantastically written. Go. This is a march. Nice. Pulling back now. Tremolo on the strings. Clarinet taking charge. Ooh. That's so delicate. Do you feel the breath in this piece? Do you feel the breath in this moment now? Think of the sacrifice that it took to get to this place of being able to reach the stars, to have the stars be available to us, the majesty of those stars, the majesty of travel of space, majesty of looking out and seeing all these worlds, what you left behind to get there, what you had to sacrifice, the growth. It's beautiful. A little bit of tension there, it's nice. Yeah, we're building here. We're gonna swell. There we go. We're gonna thrust forward into the majesty of this experience. Now that melody is coming full tilt. Feel that rhythmic pulse underneath this motive. Yes, we're growing. Possibilities endless here. possibilities endless. It's classic sci-fi thematic classical orchestral writing. It's fantastic. It's delicious. That was performed by the London Symphony Orchestra, and Unser is the composer. And I just think that this type of music, for whatever reason, classical music, when it connects to anything sci-fi, is something that we latch onto and have latched onto for generations. When you consider Holst the Planets, when you consider all the sci-fi movies that have come out, John Williams being a prime example in my brain, but also Star Trek uses orchestral music as well. There's something 2001: A Space Odyssey, Also Sprach Zarathustra by Richard Strauss. There are these, it's from 2001: A Space Odyssey. There are these pieces that are so pronounced in their importance by use of classical music that they just deliver in a way that I don't think like synth or techno or synthesized music can produce, and it's just wonderful. And I'm really looking forward to diving into more Starfield music. So if you like this, there's lots more on the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.